Use this piece of wood, and I had it like this, and I used my pry bar and the good old east wing and the bolt, and I may or may not have screwed up the threads a little bit when I was trying to use a punch, so we'll also have to run a tap real fast through the crank. Belt is off. The crank this thing was stuck on here, so it came off, but after a lot of beating. This looks like it may have got a little mangled, so I might have to straighten that out a little bit with a pry bar. So I guess I'll start pulling off these engine bolts. So let me get the tripod set up. It's a nice warm day today, which is good. It's like, I don't know, I mean, maybe like 45 right now. So where is the tripod? It's not the tripod, I just call it that. Gotta find the tripod. I didn't bring it over there, did I? Where did I put it? I had it. I was filming with it earlier. I don't know what happened to the tripod. Where did it go? Did I bring it? Oh, there it is. Yep. There she is. Get the impact out. Let's see if this thing has 1/2 inch or 9/16 bolts. And the funny thing is, all my sockets are matched. And one day I was trying to pull out a really stuck engine bolt. I broke like 4 sockets. So now my, I'm surprised this one hasn't broke yet. It's a crescent. Crescent's off. Let's see. How's our, that's pretty good. Yep. That's on, oh no, it is on 3, okay. You can see how it's all covered in oil down here. Probably should grab a crank seal, but that's fine. We'll just run these in so it's not flexing on that one point. Okay. So, you done dripping? I do want to get most of the oil out. Okay. This engine's ready to come off. Let me get the oil fill. I actually haven't changed the oil on this thing since I bought it. Well, actually, I didn't buy it, and I didn't change the oil on it. It's had the original oil in it that it came with, which God knows what that is. I mean, it's not dark. I mean, it's kind of, well, it's kind of black. But, it's fine. And I had to top it off a couple times because it has the Sump. So, yeah, book with torque specs for this thing. The engine is off. Get you guys going. I gotta clean up some stuff. Push it. We'll need it anyways. Okay. This thing is pretty light. What's the best way? Let's get it going like this. Okay, probably gonna need to get the drain pan anyways. I mean, I might just be able to hammer this thing off, quite honestly. Just get a rag and a wire wheel. Did put a little bit of WD-40 on it. Now the reason I'm doing this is so that the crank seal doesn't get hung up on it. Battery sounds pretty dead. No, it has 3 bars. Huh. I mean, honestly, this crank is pretty clean. Oh. Got dirt in my face. Let's just get, I'm gonna get a piece of sandpaper still, but I didn't think I was gonna stay here today, so why not? I think this thing has like what, 3/8 Sump bolts. It seems kind of small, honestly. Yeah. 3/8. Probably should get a different drive, but this will work. Whoop. Break. Let's do crisscross, because why not? Where's the air bolt? This thing has like a layer of sludge on it. I'm getting all oily. And how many bolts do we got? There's just, oh, that's nice. Just a layer of sludge in here. Is that not? Are you serious? That better not be one of the bolts I gotta get. How do I expect you to get that? I don't know, maybe that's just one of those little, like, posts. This ratchet, I'm loving this ratchet. This SK ratchet. It's a nice ratchet. Another bolt, I forgot. I think that's all the bolts. Let me go get the impact so we can zip these off. And we better get the drain pan because it's going to definitely want to leak. Probably definitely going to be some more oil left in here. And we're only pulling off the sump. We are not pulling the crank. We're not pulling anything else off. This is just going to be a quick hillbilly. Throw it together. So it's just not leaking. We are going to use a little bit of a high tech, but shit. The ratchet almost took a little bath there in some nice black oil. Probably shouldn't be doing all this sludge over the oil pan, but whatever. Okay, that's out. Oh. Maybe we should have 2 people. That doesn't even happen, though. Thought I loosened that one. Let's see here. Got one more there. I'll get my soft hammer for this, for banging it off. I mean, it looks like it. Looks like it's it. Let me get my hammer and we'll bang it off. I got my, if I'm thinking correctly. Come on, baby. Come on. We're just gonna get oil everywhere. I know it. Oh, shoot, that's right. We gotta pull the dipstick. Because the dipstick is, for some reason, they decided, let's make it a permanent, you gotta pull out a bolt. Who does that? Why couldn't this have been a Briggs Quantum? Well then, no, because that would mean Briggs are unreliable. And you might be wondering why we would have done that, but it's my equipment, and this thing is pretty dang reliable, if I'm being honest. It's never broken. The engine is never broken. It's never not wanted to start. Okay, we might need to get a different hammer. It's never not wanted to start. It's never been hard starting. It's always started first pull, no matter the weather. Let's get the hard one. So, I mean, I think it's worth it. Make sure there's no more bolts. Oh, there's another bolt, you idiot. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why won't it come apart? I wonder why. Maybe you gotta pull out all the bolts instead of just however many there is. I mean, this crank seal looks like it's leaking. Whatever. We'll probably fully rebuild this engine anyways, eventually. There we go. Now she's moving. Oh, case is cracked. I've honestly never pulled apart a tecumseh like this. Oh, that's a good sign. Seal's leaking. We're stuck. Need a rag. It's apart. Hope a bunch of stuff doesn't come out. Come on. You're doing just fine. Why are you getting all stuck now? Get all this dust off. Why are we all stuck now? We're stuck. Let's try going the other way, I guess. Oh, don't want to do that. Oh, we're getting held up by this piece of shit. Oh, we're leaking oil everywhere now. Jesus Christ. When do I ever pull something apart without spilling oil everywhere? Right? It's kind of impossible, honestly. Where did the 3A socket go? Or the 5/16? I need my 5/16 socket, but I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Get this thing real fast. Zip it off. It's getting all caught up over here. At least I think. Hold on, let me get the ratchet. I think we just don't have enough space for this thing. Please don't drop in the oil pan. Come on. This SK hammer and this ratchet, though, I like these two tools that are definitely worth the money. I didn't pay very much for them, but... Come on. Like 3 threads left. There we go. There we go. Dipstick off. Why is it so small? What's that? Is it oil filter? What a good casting. Something fell out. Where are we leaking from here? Yeah, right there, one of them. Oh, that's not good. I found our leak. You tell me. That's where it was leaking from. Where did this come from? Stupid stuff with no, the rag. They go like right here. Well, it doesn't look like there's metal. That's always a plus. I find it funny how small this thing is, though. This sump gasket for this thing is smaller than my 3.5 horse Briggs. This thing is, what, 6 horsepower, I think? Doesn't look, I mean, like the corners in some of these are pretty bad, but definitely looks like we just had that one big blowout. Damn it. I dropped that thing back in the oil again. Oh, I think I got it on my jacket, or my shirt. Okay, where did this go? Because this isn't good. I don't know where this went. Oh, that was the oil fill, wasn't it? We might have to go look at the book a little. Is that one in there? Is this an oil filter? I don't know. I'm not a tecumseh person. But, I don't know. That looks like an oil filter to me. Maybe it's for the governor. Right there. Whatever this thing did. Or does, I should say. Good for it. Get your freshly torn apart engine full of oil. Well, I mean, there's no metal. That's honestly pretty impressive. For tecumseh. Well, let's go clean this thing out. Let's go rinse this with some carb cleaner. Oh, come on, not again. There we go. Ooh, piece of shit. You hear that? We need some more carb cleaner. We need more pressure. Come on. Why does this keep moving? Doesn't want to crush. Maybe we still have a lot of pressure. Get our little hose. Why does this always happen with these cans of carb cleaner? This always happens. I don't know why, but it does. That always happens. I broke off the nozzle. I hate this thing. You break my can of carb cleaner? Well, I'm gonna have to go to Blaine's this weekend. Down my last can. That was close. Where's my sump? Where does my sump go? Here, I'll look. There's some sludge, but nothing bad. We're gonna need more carb cleaner. We're gonna let this sit with some carb cleaner. There's some sludge in here, but nothing bad. We'll let it sit with some carb cleaner in it. Let me go get my book. And yeah. That's sludge in there. go get my book. I'm gonna go inside, get the book, get the gasket. Pray to God it matches, because I really don't want this thing not to match. So I will be back in probably about 2 minutes. Okay, got my Tecumseh book so I can get the torque specs. And I got the new gasket. So let's go see. First, let me go see if this is the right gasket. And it looks like it. Sweet. Now let me clean my hands, quote unquote, so I don't destroy these pages. Oh, a bath of carb cleaner. You're gonna die. You're gonna get cancer. Ooh, that feels good. It's cold. Okay. Cans are somewhat clean. The pages don't turn out black. What we have here is a LV 195. 195! Getting bored. Hold on. Internal engine, that seems like what we want. Let me see here. General information, we're gonna need that. I just want to see what this governor set up this 26. They don't have any diagrams on the inside. I want to see that. Okay. Oh, well, there is engine specifications on there as well. Okay, internal engine and cylinder. General information, operation. Let's just go to page 72 and just see what we got. It'd be nice if it wasn't in black and white. Some of these things don't show up very well. Towards camshaft here. Okay, so whatever that weird round metal thing that fell out, it says assemble pump barrel with inside chamfer, can't pronounce the words, toward camshaft gear. So we'll put it towards the camshaft gear. So let's go over here again. So what is that? So I think this is how they want it. Or we'll look here. Hold on. Set you guys down again. Be nice if they had a picture. They don't really have a very good picture. I wish this book had a section just for like the type of engine. That would really be nice. Oh, how was it when we pulled it apart? Toward camshaft gear. Maybe it was like this. Camshaft gear. I mean, either way would be camshaft gear. It can't spin, so I mean... I think it was like this. So that's how we're going to reassemble it. Okay, torque specs. Let's get this gasket setting up. No! Jesus Christ. I think it was supposed to be like this, so we're going to put it back that way. So let me get my high tack, and let me get the gasket, and let's get this thing coated. And I don't have what like Terrell Fixes All has, because I couldn't seem to find that one. So we got this stuff. And a little trick with this stuff is if you ever have like a bunch of stuff, like if you ever have something that's like light that you need to pick up, get like a long screwdriver and coat the end of it. And it's not like something light and it'll stick right to it. Probably can even work on bolts. One time I had a bunch of like crap in the bottom of a tank, like dust and coating, so it worked very well on that. Let me get some wire. Actually, I know probably no one watches these streams, but I got this wire at Goodwill, and that's gonna work perfect for this. If I can find the end. This might even be solder. It's so weak. Maybe it is solder, but it's good wire. Let me get my side cutters and get going. It's probably enough. Would probably be even sparing. Okay. I'm gonna hang it off the back end of my handle over there. And we coat it. Now, I wish I had that spray because then I wouldn't have to hold it. Well, I do it, but it's fine. Okay, that's good. Get the gasket sealant. Now, this stuff sets up pretty fast. This stuff is pretty nasty. Honestly, it would be way better if I did it on a piece of wood or something. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to get a piece of wood behind the one we're working on. Now, it probably doesn't need this. And some people would probably say it's bad for it, but I don't really care. Stuff isn't cheap. It's about $5. I mean, that sounds expensive, but oh gosh. This stuff is kind of messy. Be prepared. Okay, I really need that spray stuff. This would be so much quicker. Okay, we're just gonna use my finger. We're just gonna say, screw it. Ah, crap. I'd rather have to get my hands a little dirty and not have to wait. Oh, it's just getting everywhere. This doesn't really, I don't really care. It's my hands. It's gonna look like I'm been like murdered, but I think it's all of it. No, I didn't. Missed the spot. So how you're supposed to do this, I believe, is you're supposed to get it and wait for it to get tacky, which it already is getting tacky, which is not good. Really not good. Very, very, very not good. This piece of shit keeps falling. This is not good. This is very, very bad, actually. Because it's not, you don't want it setting up. You want it on when it's setting up, and I still haven't even removed the old gasket, you stupid ass. How to know if you're stupid? Start doing stuff when you're not prepared. Oh my god. We're gonna be lucky if we get this together. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Come on, stop falling. So you see how it's all sticking everywhere? That's not what you want. That's when you actually want to be installing it, but hey, what are you gonna do? I really need that spray. When this Terrell fixes logo, I'm gonna release one so I can buy it for 3 times the price. Come on. No, this thing isn't sealing. The threads are all messed up. Okay, this is just gonna be hell, but Jesus Christ. This thing needs to get on there now. We need to get this thing. We need to get this thing going. This was a mess. Oh, that's right. I still have to go in my book, too. Jesus Christ. This stuff is just getting all sticky. It definitely is what they call it. High tack. I hope this gasket just kind of comes off. Wasn't sealing already. No, it's going to want to stick. That's horrible. You don't want this stuff to stick. I mean, you do, but that's right. If I actually ever rebuild this engine, it's gonna suck. Well, I just had a thought. Whenever I go to rebuild this engine again, that's really gonna suck. Really, really, really suck. See how it just was. Calipers over there is hanging up. Okay, oh, Jesus Christ. This is not good. This is really bad. Let's get the pocket knife out. And to get this stuff off. It's not wanting to come off. If I have to get the drill out, oh, that's not going to be good. Why is it? Looks like it's blown out back here as well. Still got to clean up the sump. Well, no, the sump didn't really. We're running against the clock here. Doesn't need to be perfect because we do have the high tack though, so it's. Well, the thing is, it's not sticky really. And look how this stuff is. Ugh. God. It's not sticking over here either. So you can tell this thing was all blown out everywhere. That's probably why it wasn't sealing and why it was leaking absolutely everywhere. Right there too. Blown out. Pretty much everywhere on this thing. Now, we're just going to remove that because that's just getting more shit in there. Come Come on. Get off. Oh, look at this. Let's actually... Come on. God, I hate this stuff. Man, I need that spray. This is a nightmare. Stuff's probably getting all tacky already, and this is not good. You know what I should have done is I should have sprayed my hands with like some WD-40. That probably would have made it not stick to my hands as much. Right there, it's kind of blown out, but not really. Oh, man, this sucks. I hate this. How many times am I gonna say it? This pocket knife is so aggressive. It's taking chunks out of the metal. Aluminum is very soft. I hate it. Hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Don't want to stab this fuel line. How am I? This is really bad, honestly. I should have not done that gasket just yet. Might have to do a second coat on it just to... Come on. Jesus Christ, this stuff is so annoying. Probably label on it, do not get on skin. Will cause skin cancer. Probably is, but that's unfortunate. Come on, there's this little piece of gasket. Where's the drill? Get all my tools covered in this shit. This is just, I know I keep saying that, but this is really a shit show. What a cluster cluck. What a cluster schluck. Okay. I need to get a hold on the drill. I need 2 hands on the drill, but I need something to hold the engine. Hold the engine. This really was a mess up. Guess you live, you learn. Okay, this gasket is making me nervous here. Still somewhat tacky. Still got this part down here. Ow. How to cut yourself with the pocket knife. Step 1. Try and scrape gaskets off with it. Thank you for the gift. Oh, let's see here. This cam is so loose. See, blown out right there too. This thing must have been leaking everywhere. God. All these spots in it where it's just falling off. It shouldn't fall off like that. It's kind of nice though, I guess, because then you don't have to scrape this shit off. this sucks. This really does suck. It's not coming off. It's like hard as a rock. I'm gonna have to blow out this because there's gonna be a lot of gasket material. Maybe I should have just. No, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Oh fuck! Now I gotta retime this thing. I hate this. This is just getting better and better. Man, I need my gasket scraper. Where's my gasket scraper at? It's oil all over the floor. God damn it. I need to get some new gasket scrapers. Or sharpen these. These are dull. More dull than a butter knife. Come on. Might just pull out the grinder. Jesus Christ. For some reason there's oil all over the ground. Man, why am I doing this? The SK gasket scrapers weren't so expensive. I probably would have bought some, like $200 for a set of them, but like about, I forgot how much they were each, like 50 maybe? Okay, the rest we're gonna do with the drill. Where's my pocket knife? Ow. Okay. Okay. We need to blow this out like ASAP. Really need to get this going. Still more up here. Okay. Still more. I could probably scrape the aluminum off, I swear, with my fingernails. We're just gonna call it right there. That's good enough. Blow all this shit out of it. Still a ton of nasty old oil in here. We'll flush the oil. Probably, well, probably not. Or we could. Look at this. Okay, I remember someone saying these had a metal gear. Maybe you should learn a little more. This isn't the metal gear. This has a plastic gear. They're not built better than Briggs. At least it's not this one. Where's our timing dot? There it is. Okay, right there. We gotta put a little assembly lube. Get some super lube real fast for this crank. It's probably still has oil all over it. Get that all on there. Get all on there. Now, this thing, Jesus. Whew, that was close. Almost dropped it. Okay. Get a little bit of super lube in there. Don't know what this does really, but why not? Okay, got some assembly lube on there. Let me go get the sump. Blow this out one last time. Now we gotta get this sump gasket on ASAP. Okay. It's sump gasket time. No, it isn't. Got a little bit of gasket material. I swear, main gasket material. I need to go get this cleaned out one more time. There's still tons of sludge. We're gonna blow this out again. Then we gotta get this sump gasket on. Let me make sure there's nothing else that fell out that I'm forgetting about. Don't think so. Let me get the sump gasket on. Get this gasket surface wiped one last time. Run low on battery. There it is. For your viewing pleasure. Now we gotta get this gasket on. Have to do it 2 million turns. This thing is oh shit. This thing is pretty much high-tacked it up, but get this thing on its ass. It's kind of tacky. It's still sticky. That's good. Where's the sump at? Where did I put the sump? There it is. Okay. I don't think there's a timing mark on that, but we'll find out. Come on. Get on there. What is holding us up here? This stupid thing is holding us up. Now I got the cam off. I hope the camera doesn't die right now. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Finally. Let's get some bolts on. There's different ones. It's 3/8. Now, I know I'm using an impact, but we're not going to be railing this thing down. Sump doesn't seem to be sitting very flush. Clean off some of the sludge. This thing needs a bath, but I really need a pressure washer. This honestly wasn't that bad of a repair. I honestly would do it again. I thought it was going to be like some big job, but it really isn't. Just a quick, maybe what, hour, 2 hour long job. But we're pretty much done. I mean, we've got to just kind of probably wipe it off a little more, but I mean, what else do we have to do, really? We got to put the top cover, pull rope handle. That's pretty much it. That's all we have to do. I'm gonna get the mower pulled in here real fast. Like this mower, even though it's kind of a piece of junk and unreliable. The mower part of it is. The engine I haven't had any issues with, and I'm hoping there isn't any issues with it. Minus that Sump gasket, but yeah. Let's get the garage shut. Move that piece of wood. The woot. We're not going to be touching that. I'm going to lose a finger today. Yep, that would have you would have totally just lost your finger right there. Can never be too safe. I would have just lost my finger if I wouldn't have done that. That's why you gotta be safe. Think before what you do. Okay, let's see here. So, what are we at here? An hour, 12 minutes? So I probably have about an hour and a half into this thing. Sump gasket's all back on. Sump's all on. Here's the mower itself. And I've not pulled the engine off of this thing one time. It's pretty good, honestly. There's some sludge. I'll probably pull off this belt cover. But this mower really hasn't needed a lot of work. I mean, between the almost 2 years I've owned this mower, all I've had to do is put on, when I got it, this thing ran, came with a bagger. All I needed was a cable. That's all it needed was the trans cable. And I did put a wheel on it because the wheel is cracked. One wheel was cracked and the other one is cracked, so probably order that. They're just expensive. They're like $30 a wheel. So probably should wipe off the floor. Don't you do that to me. Probably should wipe off the floor because it does have a ton of oil on it. I don't want my boots, my pants just getting covered in oil. But I am probably going to replace the other wheel. And I probably will get a quick coat of paint. Don't do that. Why does this thing do this to me? I swear. But yeah, I mean, this thing doesn't really need very much work. I'm probably going to do a little more paint to it. Like I said, probably just clean this up real fast and probably just throw in a quick coat. But the front looks pretty good. The sides need a little bit of touch up. I did hit a couple things this year. You know, you rub up against fences and other junk. But the back does need to be... When I painted this thing, I overlooked that. It needs to get painted down there. So that will probably be one of the first things to do. But this mower does get used quite a bit in the fall. It's kind of one of its main jobs, if you will. Why is this on, like, wrong? Gotta figure out that clamp, I guess. So I'll probably rip the engine on real fast, put it on real quick. And yeah, that was pretty easy, honestly. Honestly, it was probably, I would have do that again. I've had a lot harder things than that. So, again, don't do this to me. But probably get it a little more cleaned up real fast. So yeah, I guess I'll set you guys up if you guys want to continue hanging out. I mean, we're just messing around really at this rate, but hope it's not too boring. I mean, I know no one watches these, but yeah. Castings are pretty rough on this mower though. The engine, I should say. So, I mean, Sump gasket. We'll probably throw this on. I'm going to get the deck cleaned up real quick. We'll get the top done. I'll probably just throw in a quick little bit of red. But this is a working machine. This is my most used mower, honestly. I mean, snapper is nice, but doesn't ever seem to be working right. Didn't get to use it last year. Hopefully I'll get to use it this year, but it needs work. I'm hoping I can at least get to use it this year one time, because I didn't get to use it last year at all. Well, I did, but it never... That thing never cuts right. I don't know what it is. Maybe I have the blade upside down. I know that sounds really stupid, but probably do. I hope it isn't, but... Otherwise, I don't really know why. It doesn't mulch. You get into like... Yeah, like an inch. If you want to cut off like an inch, she just saws right out. Doesn't do anything. So that's annoying. So probably, hopefully it's just like the blade, but it doesn't cut anything. It doesn't mulch anything. It just goes through it and pushes over the grass. That's really all it does. But I'm going to vacuum it real fast. Belt cover off real fast. I remember the last time I did it, it was pain to find the little screws. There's one, there's the other. It looks like 5/16 or 3/8. I think it's 3/8. I think it's 5 though. I don't know. Now it's 3/8. Where's the impact? I think the impact had the battery on it. I think it's not even that 3/8. does shit like that always happen? Are you kidding me? That had all the hardware on it. Speak of that, where's the engine bolts at? Shit like that is so annoying. Now I gotta find all the hardware because it just decided to fucking go everywhere. Damn it. I don't know where the engine bolts are though. Where did I put those? We'll have to look for them. That is just the most annoying stuff right there. See what treasures we got in here. Because to be fair, this thing has not that bad. Could be a lot worse, honestly. Guard off. Move this big piece of shit. That would be nice. So there's some oily residue. I'm glad the belt didn't slip. Kind of surprised the belt didn't slip too. I got it. All some oil and grease. You can definitely tell where the main leak was, and that's where the leak was on the engine. It was right in the front. It blew out. I don't know why it blew out, because there's absolutely no reason for it to blow out. But besides that, no other issues with the engine. Always a start first pull, which that's honestly what really surprised me with this thing. Get the vacuum back on. Show mower, but I don't like the mowers being junky. I feel like this cable is still too long. Let me see here. Probably drop tighter. Oh, there we go. Where's my second? Where's my little needle nose? Utica needle nose for the win. Cut that short. I might give it a card cleaner because that usually speeds up stuff like this. Or we'll use a rag. Let's use an actual rag because stuff like this, it just takes up so many of those shop towels. It's just like, might as well just get a rag. It'd be cheaper just to buy a brand new rag like this probably, and still be saving money instead of going through a half roll of shop towels. Shop towels are good for certain things. These are good for a lot of other. Like shop towels, they're good if you need, like, say you wanted to wax a mower or cleaning a mower. Like this isn't, I wouldn't consider this cleaning. If I was like wiping down something that needed to be perfectly clean, I wouldn't probably use this. But if it's just like, if you're just wiping off sludge like this. Well, I'm going to stop, and I'll come back later to you guys, but as always, see you in the next one. Peace.